Hey everyone, welcome back to America's Lost Stories, where I dive deep into history's most fascinating tales. Today we're talking about a name you might not have heard before, Sybil Ludington. Ever heard of Paul Revere and his famous midnight ride? Well, what if I told you there was another hero, a 16-year-old girl, who rode even farther than him to save her community? That's right. It's time to shine a light on Sybil Ludington, the teenage heroine whose bravery changed history. To understand Sybil's story, let's go back to April 26, 1777. This was during the American Revolutionary War, a fight for freedom between the American colonies and British forces. At this time, Sybil Ludington was just 16 years old. She lived with her family in what is now Putnam County, New York. Her father, Colonel Henry Ludington, was a key figure in the local militia, a group of volunteers ready to defend their homes against British attacks. But here's the thing. While men like Paul Revere are celebrated as heroes, women often worked behind the scenes, quietly shaping history. And tonight, Sybil would step up in ways no one expected. It all started when a frantic rider arrived at the Ludington house late at night. He brought alarming news. British troops had attacked Danbury, Connecticut, a town just 25 miles away, and were burning supplies meant for the Continental Army. Worse yet, they were heading toward other towns nearby. Panic spread quickly, but someone needed to warn the scattered militiamen so they could prepare to defend themselves. Colonel Ludington knew he couldn't leave his post to rally the troops, but then Sybil stepped forward. Without hesitation, she volunteered to take on the dangerous task herself. Can you imagine being 16 years old in the middle of a war and saying, "I'll do it"? So how far did Sybil ride? Brace yourself, she covered 40 miles. Yes, you heard that right. To put it in perspective, Paul Revere famously rode about 15-20 miles. Sybil doubled that distance, all alone, in the pitch-black darkness over rugged terrain filled with threats like bandits, wild animals, and enemy soldiers. She rode from village to village, pounding on doors and shouting warnings to wake up sleeping families. By dawn, thanks to her courage, nearly 400 militiamen had gathered to face the British threat. Thanks to Sybil, the colonists were able to respond faster and protect their communities. Now here's the question many people ask. If Sybil accomplished something so incredible, why isn't she more famous? The truth is, history hasn't always given women the recognition they deserve. Back then, society focused more on male leaders and soldiers. Women's contributions, especially those outside traditional roles, often went unrecorded or forgotten. But thankfully, historians today are working hard to bring these stories to light. Sybil's legacy lives on in monuments, books, and even stamps issued in her honor. She reminds us that heroism knows no age or gender. So what can we learn from Sybil Ludington? First, never underestimate the power of one person to make a difference. Whether you're 16 or 60, your actions matter. Second, bravery doesn't mean you're fearless. It means doing what needs to be done, even when you're scared. Finally, Sybil teaches us that history is full of unsung heroes waiting to inspire us if we look closely enough. If you enjoyed learning about Sybil Ludington, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let's keep her story alive. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing history lessons. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the past. Bye for now.